Welcome back guys to another episode of my Let's Play Factorio. Yeah, kinda funny, I just saw that this episode right here is now episode 69. And we now have exactly 69 satellite launches, so totally calculated obviously. So now we are also at well, one satellite per episode, I guess, which is only going to increase from here on out, so there's that bit of info you didn't need. This all is working at like top speed. Yeah, well, sadly, these don't take any productivity modules. Dang it. Yeah. Alright, there isn't really a plan for this episode. I'm gonna be honest about that. Maybe we have to take... Maybe we have to do something about that problem down there. Bricks might be an issue at some point. Oh wow, I mean this is now getting quite full down here, getting quite a few advanced circuits now, which is great. Let's get it in focus again here. Yeah, I mean it's slowly increasing, yeah. But it will get only better from here on out. I mean, yeah, no, until all of like the module production is like backed up, that's going to take a while. Yeah, well, redo science with beacons. Yeah, maybe at some point. I'm not really quite sure about that anymore. I mean, yeah, I don't want to like build the next 20, 30, 40 episodes, I don't know, on the massive outpost, so maybe we can actually redo the science at some point, but definitely not today and probably not the next 10 episodes. Alright, then let's just take a couple more nukes out here. Feeling great, definitely. Maybe, but just maybe we have to actually increase the U-235 production at some point. Not quite sure about that one though. Maybe we should. But yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, we won't really need like that many nukes anyways, so I mean realistically what maybe like needing 100, maybe 200 or whatever, but over such a large time span, because I also want to build the actual railroad at the same time, so it's like plopping down a couple railroad blueprints and then just plopping down like some nukes here and there as well. Yeah, I could get the FARL mod, like the fully automated rail layer mod, where you essentially just load everything into a train and then you just drive and everything gets built fully automatically. But I heard that that mod is kind of hard to learn and to master, and I don't really want to get into that actually. And I mean, we have to build it anyways. The problem is probably going to be resources and time. And time isn't really the biggest issue currently. I mean, I'm still betting on 017. When 017 drops, then I won't have that much time anymore. Because of video content about that. Yeah, currently, like, I do have quite a bit of time. And now I am in school again for a couple weeks, so that's better than being at work, because being at work means that I'm at home at like 5, and being at school means that I'm home like anywhere between like 1 and 4 p.m. maybe. So yeah, I do have more time then again, and it's like time, like the chunks of time that get added to my time I can spend on YouTube. Like these chunks are perfectly adequate for just recording like 2 hours or so of Factorio at once, and then making that into a time-lapse episode at some point. So, I mean, we might actually just start like with episode 70 as a time-lapse episode again, and then we can do like, I don't know, 10 time-lapse episodes at once. Might sound a little bit extreme, but I mean, we will need the time to build all of the crap. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. I'm actually also quite close, yeah, to reaching 500 total hours in Factorio on Steam. I'm speaking as of right now, I'm at 495 hours. So only 5 hours left. I mean, I am definitely at over 500 hours now already, because, well, I did play a cracked version of Factorio, or like not really cracked, because, well, there's nothing to crack. But I did play a half legal version of Factorio. Let's put it that way. I played a version of Factorio, or I played Factorio without paying for it for, I don't know, my first playthrough, like 20-30 hours or something. So that means I definitely am at 500 hours, just not on Steam. Yeah, and then like, I don't know, like 10 time-lapse episodes, it's like anywhere between like 10-20 hours. I mean, there's nothing really interesting that's going to happen anyway, so I can just like make like 2 hours and condense that down into like 10-15 minutes or something without any issue, probably. Oh, so now we're on our way to mining productivity 25 already. That is definitely pretty sweet. We can also probably upgrade this belt here at some point. I mean, we have to at some point. So, yeah. Maybe we should look like after getting some supplies then. Wow, these are all working almost. Nice. Yeah, because this is definitely better now. Well, they actually even had a downtime there. Nice. Yeah, this is still going up. Oh yeah, I was looking at 10 hours like then. That thing kind of made sense. But yeah, it's still going up slowly. And this is also still going up slowly, but it's now going actually at a slower rate. The growth slowed down a little bit, let's put it that way. Alright, but yeah, this is not looking too bad. Yeah, so all the speed modules are in now, so that's the reason. So now it actually is going to slow down possibly a little bit when all the productivity modules come in. Yeah, this isn't like they are not completely consuming all those bells. Alright, I think there was also like another issue here with throughput of copper cables, yeah. It's close. That's for sure, and it's probably because, well, all the productivity modules aren't in yet, so yeah, but we'll have to see about that all. Alright. Rail stuff. Do we have enough of it? I mean, realistically, what do we actually need? We need Well, rails. We do have quite a few rails, and I think that our speed here is fine. How's our rock supply looking like? Can we just look at... Yeah, we have still 3,729 rocks in logistic storage. We can make like 6-something thousand rails out of that. I think that should be fine. Where do our rocks even come from? I mean, I think we had like some rock mining set up here, and then we tore that down, and that's where all the rock's coming from. But I don't think we are taking the rock for anything else, so should be fine. Yeah, so that's more than adequate. Signals also look pretty much fine. I mean, they also don't really require anything expensive. I am going to... Let's take a look at our rail prints here. Yeah, I am going to use this blueprint then. Can I copy this? No, I don't think I can copy that. Export the string then. And we just import it again. So I do want to have like an extra version here with like just a laser turret in there. Just to be safe, you know, because like all of that big outpost is going to be powered by one single lane of like big electric power poles then. Yeah, I think it goes without saying that that is not really redundant and might be a problem at some point. I don't think it will be like a major issue, but it's like one of these better be safe than sorry things, and I think we can really afford it anyways. So now we just have that in here, and then now we can also like just use this one right here, which will add more than enough defense. So big power poles also look fine. I mean, they do require steel, but I don't think this will be an issue. So now that we added in turrets might actually be a bit of a problem. I mean, but we have enough batteries now. Really have enough batteries, yeah. This is not a yeah, I don't think this will be a big issue. I mean, we don't need that many of those. Might still be 1,000 or whatever, but I mean, again, at like the rate we will be going, this is going to be the biggest issue. Yeah, I think we'll see. I have to do that rail laying thing for an hour or two, and then I can hopefully tell if I need more stuff of anything. Alright, it seems like this is all now completely done here with all the productivity modules, and we are still maybe running into a bit of an issue here with the speed. Yeah, that actually is not that cool. Oh, I see where also part of the issue is. This just doesn't input fast enough. Yeah. Could have thought about that. Is it getting... It's getting a bit better, I think. Oh yeah, this is just firing through there. It is crazy. Yeah, now we're again at the issue that this thing doesn't output fast enough. I mean, really the issue just is that these things aren't really doing their job fast enough. That the belt isn't fast enough, I mean. And it just has like way too many things on the output. Yeah, I should have probably stress tested this design a little bit better. I mean, yeah, even this one isn't really completely up to speed. Huh. I don't know how to solve this issue, actually. Like, I could potentially... I mean, solving the issue without major redesigning. Yeah, I totally didn't think about, like, the belt throughput or, like, inserter throughput limits. But first, let's actually also upgrade all of those things as well. Because that makes the issue, I think, a bit better, at least. Yeah. I won't change it. Let's put it that way. I won't do. I mean, I will look at it now again, but I won't do like any major redesign. That's for sure. I mean, in the future, this thing is. I mean, it's barely enough right now, so we will have to redo this at some point, anyways, and then we'll take the issues into account that we have right now. And then we're just not going to make this as compact. I mean, what would already massively help is like just a one tile space in here. Then we could like direct insert into one of those already, and we have like space for like 2 inserters in here. Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's not the biggest issue ever. Now the interesting part is if this, yeah, this actually now had a little bump upwards at least. Yeah. But it's kind of nice that we're now already at a point where we have to worry about like a stack inserter being too slow, you know? Kind of feels like we're right at home again. And not dealing like with these like little things anymore. That's like the real machinery again. Yeah. This all up here is also still pretty hilarious. I mean, yellow belt, right? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this is an issue at all. But hey. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with how everything's looking right now. I think we're now in actually a fairly good spot to just not do anything with the factory for a while. I mean, all of these are now almost fully working, which is really nice. I mean, just a tad bit more productivity, production modules, production science packs. Just a few more, and then we're pretty much fine there. Let's also take another look at the oil production, if I can still only say good things about it or not. But no, all of this is pretty equally full, which is nice. Sulfuric acid is also completely filled up. We don't really have that much solid fuel anymore. I mean, it's still more than enough, but yeah, it's just limited to production capacity and not... It's not a problem of having too few raw resources, let's just say that. I mean, we do need quite a bit of rocket fuel. Okay. Why do you not have any modules in you? Sometimes it just... things are weird sometimes, you know, like... sometimes you look at something that you built a while ago and it just doesn't make any sense. And maybe that was like something intentional, but definitely not, because it doesn't have any inputs or whatever, so... yeah, well, maybe this all could go a little bit faster now, but it doesn't need to at this point, so... you know, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, and we are getting now quite a few advanced circuits actually all the way through down here. Ew, like this is actually heaven enough. I'm producing at full speed, it looks like. Same thing for this right here. I mean, the last two don't, but wow. I am definitely quite impressed by that. Nice. And just seeing how many advanced circuits go through here, we should do something that all of that gets a few more, I guess. Like something like that, which hopefully would route more through and out and away, you know. I mean, I also don't want to set up like filters or whatnot, because, well, that would be bad. This done here doesn't need any advanced circuits, so yeah. Now going from this to that, but yeah, this is now full. Nice. Dang, still identified like a little issue here. So this is now running at full capacity. So now I'm quite interested in the steel production, if that's actually going to hold up. But that actually looks like it will. I mean, actually they're all fully running, so... yeah, we'll have to see about that one, but it should. We can also maybe like make a blue belt out of this, and now we definitely need... yeah, wow, now we need more bricks actually. Yeah, and the issue with that is just the belt, honestly, like... now we're at that point, okay. Cool. Let me just redo that real quick, because that means that we then can produce all the signs at maybe full capacity actually already, so... yeah. That'd be great. Oh, we're not getting enough stone anymore. Oops, wrong direction. Yeah, so quick expansion here. Yeah, then we might actually run into stone issue here finally. So that's quite interesting. Yeah, let's upgrade all of those belts. Yeah, and then this episode is a little longer, but who really cares? I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, what is this a problem of? I mean, now we have enough stone in here for now. Yeah, but stone might actually end up being an issue at some point, so... I don't have any blue belts anymore. Wow. Is that how far it came? Come on, give me the bluebells, man. Still don't have any. They're just playing with me, I think. Ugh. Fine, I'll grab my own then. If you don't want to, then I can take my own bluebells. No problem. Yeah, alright then, thanks. I don't get these dudes, you know? Yeah, so this is the stone problem now, and like the first time since ever. So that's quite exciting. I mean, yeah, that was about time. Yeah, like a yellow belt. A yellow belt powering something for science at that point of the game, I mean. That's fun. I don't have enough still, dang it. There are now a few more, so now... That was the last one. Nice. So yeah, now these are all going. All the furnaces are... Almost all the furnaces are going. They could use some faster inserters as well. 1.2 million stones still, so yeah. That's something at least, you know. I mean, it doesn't take that much. Like now this is chill again. Yeah, so this pretty much is leveling off right now. We're also now pretty much leveled off here, so... They're still not all going. Which is quite interesting, because those are all now at full speed. I mean, that should certainly help. Yeah, so how does our science lab situation look like then? Now they're actually all working. Nice! I mean, when that's the bottleneck, then you know everything's fine. You know? Everything's fine. And with that, I think we can end the episode now, finally. After almost 30 long minutes, but I mean it's a special episode, it's episode 69, you know? So there's still quite a few coming through because that's all backed up, so... Yeah, everything is fine. Yeah. So, thank you for watching, see you on the next episodes. Which will be time-lapsey and things, stuff. So if you have some topics I should definitely talk about in those time-lapse episodes, then hit me up in the comments down below. And then, yeah, well, let's see you in the next time-lapse episode. And until then, have a great time. See you all then. Bye-bye.